Today, I'd like to honor our local COVID heroes, Timothy Sullivan and Dominic Blakey of Interfaith Works. At the beginning of April, these two individuals took on the colossal task of transitioning the Gwendolyn Cofield Recreation Center into a shelter for women experiencing homelessness. While many of us in the community were settling into our routine of working from home, Mr. Sullivan and Mr. Blakey ran toward the crisis to meet the needs of our most vulnerable residents. They staffed up the facility in less than a week's time, which we know is lightning speed for a 24/7 operation. Mr. Sullivan serves as the program director at Interfaith Works, and Mr. Blakey serves as a staff manager. Two of them and their colleagues have worked extremely long days, including many overnight hours, to get the shelter prepared. And they did so because of their passion for ensuring safety of our most vulnerable in our community. The additional shelter allows women to have a safe place to sleep with more space so that they could socially distance at more than 6 feet apart. And since the start of this crisis, only one woman in the emergency shelter has tested positive for COVID-19. I believe that Mr. Sullivan and Mr. Blakey's hard work and the work of everyone at our homeless shelters and the street outreach and those who are with our housing providers, most of whom are on the front line, their work has been done without hesitation, and they've been saving many, many lives. So I want to thank Mr. Sullivan and Mr. Blakey and all the staff at Interfaith Works. But Interfaith Works is just one of our tremendous nonprofit service providers that's doing this type of work. And real quickly, I'd like to thank the staffs and board members and everyone in our community who contribute to our continuum of care, including Montgomery County Coalition for the Homeless, Bethesda Cares, Every Mind, Catholic Charities, National Center for Children and Families, Stepping Stone, Helping Hands, Healthcare for the Homeless, Pathways to Housing, the Dwelling Place Coordinating Center, Family Services, Inc., Cornerstone Montgomery, and our services to end and prevent homelessness, because all of them are contributing to making sure that our most vulnerable are housed and cared for during this pandemic. So to all the homeless services providers and all of the hard work that they are providing at this time, I want to thank you for all the work you've been doing before, during, and after this crisis is over. You are all true heroes. Thank you very much, Mr. President.